Hey, look, it's that guy who only plays 4th gen and pissed everybody off. Yay! So I said I wouldn't narrate for a very long time. It's been a kind of long time, 2 months. Depends on your outlook on things. So I thought I'd kill two birds with one stone and both get this great game off my desktop and broaden your horizons a little bit, because all I've seen is 5th gen for the last like 4 weeks, and it's getting a bit sickening, to be honest. So it's a game against TheyFinallyFoundMe. I'm using a team that I know has several flaws. It was pretty much designed to have several flaws, and I wanted to play around those flaws. So I'm leading with Missy. He's got Registeel. I'm not really afraid of anything he can do. Like, obviously Shadow Claw is a threat, but it's really rare. I didn't expect him to have it, and I just wanted to taunt to prevent rocks from getting up. He Iron Heads, so it's like, pff, whatever. I go to Torterra here, and he Iron Heads again, I guess expecting me to stay in or something. Not the case, and I'm going to go for Stealth Rocks. So he sent in Slowbro, switched out his Registeel, I guess expecting an Earth move. I don't know. But that tells me that Slowbro is likely defensive. And I went into my own Registeel to see what he wanted to do, because I can take anything that he really wants to do. And he went for Toxic, so I actually dodged that. And now I go for Gravity with my Registeel as he brings his back in, and now I'm going to Zap Cannon. Why don't I use T-Wave? I don't know. That's one of the flaws. I thought it was fun to use Zap Cannon. It will help me handle Melodics better with this guy. He does have Amnesia, so he's a really great Melodic counter in that case. I do get the Paralysis first turn, which prevents rocks from going up for 1 turn. It lets me get my Arcanine in without taking 25%, which is cool, but you know, totally irrelevant. He does get his rocks up, and then he switches into Altaria, expecting a Flare Blitz, I guess, but I just went for T-Fang, because I'd already seen his Slowbro, and I didn't exactly want to deal with that. I'm actually Muscle Banded with this guy, so I could potentially Extreme Speed and probably 2-hit KO from there, but I thought, meh, let's go to Missy, because Missy can deal with whatever he wants to do. And I kind of want to taunt him here, because like I'm expecting Roost, but I figured he's probably going to switch, maybe to Slowbro, maybe I can hit it with a Shadow Ball, that'd be cool. It doesn't happen, and he actually declaws me, which it does about 100 or so that's really cool. I actually expected it to take a bit more. But now, however, I'm going to taunt expecting him to Roost, because if he switches out, like, he can't come back in because of rocks, but he actually does switch out, which surprised me, but you know, to each his own. That's what he decided to do, and that's where we are. So now his Registeel's on a taunt, so it can't T-Wave me if he has it, so I decide I'm going to go to Arcanine, because the best he can really do is Iron Head me, and that's what he actually does, I believe. Intimidate doesn't matter, because, you know, Clear Body, and I could Flare Blitz again, which I think I actually wind up doing. It's going to kill his Altaria coming in. I don't think he's going to go to Slowbro, since he's already seen T-Fang. And yes, that's one threat out of the way. That would have stopped a potential sweep with my Zangoose later on, which the next thing he brings in, Hitmontop. Okay, this thing friggin' trolled me. Here I could Morning Sun up, and so that I could, you know, come back in on rocks, but I thought he'd go for Close Combat. I did see he didn't have Intimidate. I knew he was a Technotop, but I thought maybe he'd Close Combat or Spin, not Pursuit. So I went into Mismagius, obviously expecting Spin or Close Combat, and he essentially kills 2 of my guys with 1 move, so that really sucks. My Missy's dead, my Arcanine's dead to rocks, so you know, that's a stupendous play for him, and it puts me in a huge hole. He doesn't know it, but I'm massively in a hole. I'm going to go for Confuser. I expect him to switch and actually get lucky, in a sense, that he hits himself. I actually notice I'm faster, which is kind of surprising, but maybe not. Like, Hitmontop isn't even fast, so maybe he's just got lots of HP and lots of attack. Like that, I guess that makes sense. So I finished it off with a Surf. Thank God he didn't get a Close Combat off on me. That would have sucked. And crap, exactly what I don't want to see. This team sucks fighting Missy, because my main sweeper, Zangoose, doesn't have a coverage move for it. It's got Close Combat and Flail, and that's it. So I can't touch this thing at all, so I have to kill this thing with something else. I'm expecting Subcalm Mind, so I'm going to go to Torterra immediately so I can roar him away. He does sub, so that tells me he's likely Calm Mind. Maybe he's Nasty Plot. Maybe he's something totally different. I don't know, but that's what I'm expecting, and that's what I'm most afraid of. I've been swept by Subcalm Mind, Missy's way too many times. I think 2 is way too many. So I roar him out, he goes into Slowbro, and I'm going to Toxic that thing, because I don't know how much Woodhammer would do, but I totally underestimated the power of my own guy here. Flamethrower comes in, it does quite a bit of damage actually, so I could go to Melodic, because if he has Flamethrower, he's not going to be able to do anything to it, except Toxic, of course. Arcanine's dead on arrival. Zangoose can't come in yet, because he does have the Missy still, so I'm going to go for Wood Hammer right off the bat, and I totally misplayed this. I should have valued my Torterra a lot higher, because of the fact that it deals with Missy so well, but I didn't. He went for Toxic expecting the switch, which is great, I guess. It gives me another turn to do something. I should absolutely 100% Wood Hammer right here, expecting Slack Off. Instead, I Roar. I didn't even think of Slack Off at the time, in all honesty. I totally brain farted. I didn't even think about it. I just went for Roar because I figured, oh, he's going to switch. I'm going to get more Stealth Rock damage. Oh, lol, lol. Not the case, clearly. In retrospect, I should have went to Registeel, but I guess the Flamethrower scared me away, so... but even then, like, I can Amnesia on it, and it's no big deal. He can't kill me. He's not that powerful of an attacker if he's max defense, which he actually is. So, in comes my Registeel again to take his, because I figured if he's only got Iron Head to hit me with, I can take it all day. Like, he's barely going to do more than lefties, but he actually has S-Toss, and that means I can't. So I've got to switch. So I'm expecting him to stay in and just keep S-tossing, but he actually switches himself, which is what I want, which is really, really cool. And in comes a Missy, which, if I had stayed in, I can't Flash Cannon it and kill it if he's Calm Mind, because he'll just Calm Mind, get all his boosts up, and then it's game over. So luckily, I get the better end of this double switch, or the simultaneous switch. I hate people that say double switch when it's like that, and I just did, so I guess I hate myself. I go for Surf, and thank God it broke the sub. If it didn't break, that would have been game right there, because he can just Calm Mind from there, and then he can just continue setting up, and he's only going to take like an eighth from making his subs at the end of the day if I have to 2-hit KO with subs. So that's really stupendous. T-Bolt doesn't really hurt that much. It does about a third, and my Surf leaves it at 1 freaking hit point, which had me frustrated, to say the least. In my mind, that makes up for the confusion on the Technotop, because I don't think a close combat would have done 108 points, or how much did it need to do? Yeah, 108 points more than the T-Bolt, so I managed to finish off the Missy. I guess I could have recovered, but I didn't want to mess around with paralysis right there, because if I got fully paralyzed, then that was game. And in comes the Sceptile, so I'm thinking, okay, he's already had a few subbing guys. I'm going to go to Arcanine just to see what he wants to do. Like, maybe he'll Leaf Storm, that'll be cool. I can go to Registeel, but he subs. So that gives him a free turn, that gives him a great chance to set up. I guess Melodic couldn't really handle it anyway, because he would have been faster, subbed, and blocked Confuse Ray. I do have Ice Beam, but Energy Ball would have hurt. So because I gave him that free sub, I can't go to Melodic. He'll beat me, so I have to go to Registeel. This is my only chance to really do anything. His Missy's gone, so Zangoose is primed to sweep once it gets +2. It can close combat the Registeel, probably kill it if it's +2. And I should be able to flail the Slowbro, so, and if I get my Salic Berry boost, I can outspeed Sceptile. He doesn't have any priority left, so this is looking kinda good. It just depends on how well I can come into the situation. I see that he's Subseed, and he doesn't have that much HP. If he's gaining that high of a percent back from, I don't know, what is that, 45? Yeah, 45 points is that much, then he doesn't have any HP investment. I just got to find out if his 3rd and 4th moves are Leaf Storm and HP Ice, or like Energy Ball and like HP Ice, I guess. I want to find out, I guess, essentially I'm trying to find out if he has Leaf Storm or Energy Ball. If he Leaf Storms, I guess it's fine, because he'll be -2, Zangoose can come in, and he'll be fine. But if he has Energy Ball, I ran a calc, even if he's max special attack modest, which he's probably timid if he's Subseed, Zangoose can live the hit, get his Salic, and then outspeed. So things are looking really, really good, even though he thinks he's in the driver's seat about to kill my Registeel. So I'm still desperately trying to find out his 4th move, and while I got a second here, I'm going to ask you to please dislike this video. I know there's some asshats who are going to preemptively dislike it just before even watching it, so I'm going to please ask you, if you're watching this, to dislike the video. I want to see how many we can get, because I think that's a great community building exercise. Just dislike the hell out of this video. Even if you've already liked it, I'm pretty sure if you dislike it after, it overwrites it. So please go do that immediately, right now. So it turns out he does have Energy Ball. He finishes me off, and now it's time to go to Zangoose. I gotta set up +2. If he gets a crit, it's game over. Like, that's it. But this is my chance to get up +2. I'm pretty sure he'll Energy Ball, which I guess the only thing I'd be afraid of is if he Leech Seeds, but I don't think he'd waste his time on a Zangoose Leech Seeding, so I take the Energy Ball. I go down to 60 hit points, I believe, and that's one above the next tier of Flail, so my Flail's only going to be 80 base power instead of 120, I think. That's what I figured out, so that's really, really unfortunate. So I do get my +2, which is great. I do get my Salic, which is also great, so I'm already fast this guy. I don't have to endure and risk him Leech Seeding, which would totally throw a wrench in my plan. I go for Close Combat. It's the same base power as Flail at the moment, and I figured if he wants to go to Registeel predicting Flail, then that's cool. But it doesn't happen. So now he goes into Slowbro, and I wish I was 1 HP lower. I can't risk him well, I guess I have immunity, so he can't Toxic me. I probably should have endured right there, but it doesn't matter. I do get a crit. I don't think that mattered either, because I'm pretty sure I calced it at like between 40 and 50% on a max D Slowbro, which is what he said he was, so I'm pretty sure I would have been okay regardless. But now it's pretty much a good game. I've got this Registeel +2 Close Combat. It can't take it whatsoever. Like, it'll live, but Melodic then just comes in and finishes him off. So good game, Brendan. It was a hell of a game. My heart was pounding. Like, when I got that crit on Slowbro, I think I jumped. I really should have endured though, because I wasn't even thinking about immunity at the moment. Or at that point, I didn't even think about it until just now. So that's something. So, I guess I want to thank you for watching, even though it hasn't been that long of a video. It's only been, this one was, 12 minutes-ish? You can handle it. So, great game, Brendan. And, please come and check out my channel. I just uploaded a No Poke Centers run of Pokemon Blue that was fairly successful, so if you haven't seen that, or if you'd like to see that, you know, it's sitting right there. So yeah, remember, dislike this video, and bye.